Through my research, I found that a lot of people view green in generally similar ways. Since green is found in nature, there is a lot of connection between the color and the idea of nature, growth, regeneration, fertility, and rebirth. As seen with the ancient Egyptians, who thought the connection to nature meant that green should be a symbol for regeneration and rebirth. The ancient Egyptian god Osiris, ruler of the underworld, and god of rebirth and regeneration, was typically shown with a green face. Something interesting I found in my research was that in ancient Greece, green and blue were sometimes considered the same color, and the same word sometimes described the color of the sea and the color of trees, continuing the nature motif. However, a color's meaning can change throughout time and across different cultures. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, the color of clothing showed a person's social rank and profession. Green, usually worn by merchants and bankers. Although art historians aren't completely sure of her social rank, the Mona Lisa wears green in her portrait. And so does the bride in the Arnefili portrait by Jan van Eyck. Green usually comes from minerals, and some shades of green can be made with minerals such as copper phthalocyanine, which creates the color phthalo green. The beloved emerald green color used to be a very dangerous color due to it containing copper arsenate, which is arsenic. Now, as for me, I've always felt a connection to green. To me, green is life, green is nature. I feel very strongly connected to the world around me. I really like hiking, camping, and generally being out in nature. For my design, I wanted to make a leaf pattern with different greens, somewhat drawing inspiration from camouflage. I wanted to make leaves and other plants slightly overlapping but still patterned. To add on the personal connection, I added the eyes. This was meant to show my love for nature and how I love being in it and observing the world around me. The repetition of the eyes was meant to show growth, since it kind of looks like a field of leaves and eyes. The color choice was mostly for design purpose. The specific shades of green don't have an exact meaning. I wanted to keep everything green, making the eyes look less natural. The leaves I wanted to have different on both halves of the drawing, and the details had to be darker so that they would stand out. I also wanted the eyes to be prominent, which is why there's such a high contrast between the off-white part of the eye and the iris. Now here in the painting process, I add more leaves and flowers to show that there's repetition and growth within this painting.